If you come across this video, it is a sign from the universe. Like, you'll always get what you put out into the universe. Everything that you put out into the universe will come back around, including the negativity. Sometimes it just doesn't happen instantly. You ever hear of a boomerang? It's the same thing. You throw it out into the universe and it comes back and hits you right where you threw it at. I'm telling you, if you just start being 1% more conscious and more aware of the thoughts, the intentions, and the energy you are releasing out into this world, you will realize something that only geniuses realize. Now stop scrolling on your phone and start producing, start creating, start being positive, start being kinder to people, start being nice, start sharing. You got this. You need to let go of the past. Stop holding on to things that are ultimately bringing you down and preventing you from seeing your goals clearly. This video right here is your sign from the universe. You've been holding on to a grudge. You've been holding on to a problem, a conflict. Just even if it's the slightest bit of stress, if it's something somebody said to you that ticked you off guard just a little bit or made you feel a little bit bad about some aspect of your life. Bro, I'm telling you, you gotta let that go. You have this belief stuck inside of your system. When the same situation comes at you, you're more likely to react guarded up. Like, you're more likely to act out of fear in defense mode. And the thing is, like, you can roll the dice one time, it lands of 3, but if you roll it again, the chances of rolling of 3 is still 1 out of 6. Just because something happens to you once doesn't mean it has a greater chance of it happening to you again, unless you put in that intention. The more you hold on to things that make you feel unhappy, the more likely you are to experience that same emotion, because you become that emotion by holding on to it. Bro, like little kids, you can smack a little kid, he'll start crying, and then after he's done, you can tickle him, and then he'll start laughing. You feel me? He lets it go, and the next day he'll give you a hug and everything will be fine. Why? Because little kids don't hold on. They don't hold on to anything. They accept life as it comes and release and surrender to the universe that it'll all be okay. Because really, it will all be okay. And you're not really that important as you think you are. That grudge that you're holding on to isn't that important. It's not as important as you think it is. For real. So let it go and focus on what makes you happy, what brings you joy, you know, what uplifts you, what encourages you, what inspires you. Do you feel me? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Focus on the positive things in life, and the only thing you'll see is positivity. Focus on the negative things in life, and all you'll see is negativity. Alright, stop scrolling on your phone, get outside, start creating, start sharing, start being kinder to people, show up for people. Give your mom a hug, call her, tell her you love her. Come on, let's be better humans. Let's encourage the world to be a better place. Don't half-ass anything. You are suffering from a consumer mentality. It means you're programmed to consume more than you produce. What does consuming mean? Consuming is anything that you put in your system. Now, this is more than just food. Food is one big one that a lot of people suffer from, hence America being like 70% obese or whatever the statistic is. This could be music, this could be information, education, even the things people say to you, people's speech, you know, people's intellect. Whatever you're focusing your attention on and allowing to enter your system in any one of your senses, sight, smell, taste, touch, and hearing, you are consuming. We're in this point of humanity where we had so much time and so much people to become geniuses, and we have solutions to every single problem that you can think of. We have answers to everything, and that's like a curse and a blessing, because one, like, yeah, we have the answer to everything, which is the blessing, but the shadow side of that is that we are so programmed to be consumers, and we're not used to doing things the hard way anymore. Now, this is so toxic, because now we're creating this world of kids that are literally like, that they have their VRs and stuff, and they get zoned into their technology, and they forget how fun it is to play outside. They forget the value of nature, you know? The sun is giving us energy, life force energy, every single day, every single moment. The sun is the reason you're alive. The sun is the reason that everything all around you even exists. Believe it or not, everything around you is just light. It's light moving at a speed that's actually way slower than the speed that it is. It's light because the sun is light years away from us. You feel me? And because people are in this consumer mentality, we've forgotten the basic knowledge of existence. We forgot that we need sunlight to be digested into our skin because that activates our DNA. It activates codes inside of our bodies to make us function better, to make us interact with each other better, to excel evolution, you know? This consumer mentality has trapped us into this little box that we think that we have to rely on everybody else. We have to rely on a system. We have to rely on a government. We have to rely on college, you know, to get successful or to be human. When in reality, it's so backward. It's so backward. It is so backward. To escape this consumer mentality, you need to start producing more than you consume. If you don't want to be fat, for example, you need to be in the gym more than you eat. Common sense. Calories in versus calories out. If you want to be smarter, you should be consuming knowledge, but you should also be teaching that knowledge back. You should be producing information back, or writing, you know? You should be writing. If you want to cultivate a loving relationship, then you should be pouring love into other people, into other things, into other places. Because if you're just taking from the other person, it's not love. You're just draining. You're just draining people. You're just draining the other person. That's not love. And that's what humanity's got all messed up right now. Because we're so used to consuming. We think it's normal. We think we can sit here and scroll on our phones for hours and hours and eat McDonald's and eat pizza and not even move, not even go outside, and then be famous and then have millions of dollars. Sorry, bro. The real world don't work like that. It never did, and it never will. If you want to be successful, you need to produce more than you consume. If you want success in anything, that is the number one thing that you need to start doing. Hey, stop hating on other people on TikTok, on Instagram. If you have nothing nice to say, nothing constructive or productive to say, then don't even say it, bro. I'm here to tell you that you are nothing more than an accumulation of every single thought, feeling, and action that you've been experiencing, that you produce out into the universe. I'm telling you. If you experience problems, like if people don't like you, it's because you're negative. It's because inside of your head you're jealous of them. It's because you put people down. It doesn't matter if you don't say it or not, because what you think creates who you are. And people can sense that, bro. It's all energy. There's nothing magic about it. There's nothing like super crazy about it either, bro. It's the simple, basic fundamentals of life, really. If you're not wealthy right now, that's your mistake, bro. Stop getting mad at the rich people. Stop getting mad at people who are just winning at life, because you are the cause of your reality. I don't care what you want to say. Like, you're gonna cry about it because you're scared to actually put in the work to become who you want to be. That's the truth. You're scared to take that step and that leap for yourself and get up in the morning, do 50 push-ups, and start your own business. You're too scared to take that step, so you hate on other people because they're doing that. You're too scared to put your opinion out into the world. Post on TikTok and post on Instagram every single day so that you can build a following, so that you can build a personal brand and an online presence. So you just sit on your phone, jag off your dick, and hate on other people. And that's not cool, bro. Because even though you might like shut people down and you might mess up their life or their world for a second, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come straight back at you, man. And you're just hurting yourself, honestly. So here's what you do now. Get up, 2 to 5 liters of water every single day. Get into the sun for at least 1 hour every single day, writing a list of 50 things that you're grateful for. Because you need to be more grateful, bro. Right now you're spoiled. I'm looking right at you. So yeah, do those things, come back to me, or DM me if you need help.